Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the 4th episode of Heartland. I have to say I am really enjoying this show. I didn't think I would, but I was hooked from the first episode. Sometimes with a show, you have to give it a couple of episodes because sometimes, you see enough to keep you sticking around for episode 2. Excuse me. And sometimes you don't. But with this, after episode 1, I thought, yeah, I'm hooked. I need to keep going on this. And to be honest, I was a little surprised because I thought it was going to be more family friendly, but it's rated TV 14. So it is a little more adult. So I'm guessing that there are going to be some adult themes later on. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I was under the impression that it was kind of more like Good Witch and that it was rated like TVG. And a little more family friendly. So I'm kind of glad that it's not and is a little more adult, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with family friendly shows, again, like Good Witch. So this episode is titled Taking Chances. Ben's horse, Red, runs away. The girls find the horse near a river, but when Amy tries to lead Red across, his fear of water sends him into a panic. Poor thing. And we know that she'll get him across by the end of the episode. So far, of course, we have been introduced to the Fleming family. And Amy has lost her mother. And the horse that they were saving when she lost her mother basically kind of had a fear of her and everything because, the horse associated with PTSD. So the horse got over that, and of course also had a fear of the trailer that it was being hauled in, and the horse got over that. And then the last episode, the mother's horse Pegasus was very sad and depressed because it hadn't seen her. I think Pegasus knew, because animals know, when someone dies, and I think Pegasus knew. And they found a jacket of their mother's, and Pegasus recognized the smell. So in that sense, they were able to I think they kept the jacket with Pegasus because Pegasus then knew, okay, this is my human. If anyone says animals don't love and don't have emotions, they've never been around animals. They totally do. And even though my cats aren't in this video, cats are the same way. Cats love. They miss you when you're gone. So anyone who says otherwise, to quote Betty White, you just haven't been around them. So, let's get started.
Riley, Type Warden's probation officer. Plenty of other What's out there, the boy might be better soon.
So it looks like Tim tried to come back and Marion obviously said no, which is interesting. She obviously was very hurt, which is understandable, and so said, no, I'm not going to go through that again. Because, you got to look at it from Marion's perspective. If he walked away once, who's to say he wouldn't walk away again? Now maybe because he'd walked away, he had learned his lesson, and he would have come back and actually been a good father. It could have happened. But you don't know, And obviously she had to do what she thought was best to protect the girls, and I'm sure she was hurt. So I'm sure Marion felt that she was doing the right thing.
That's it. Bend your elbows. Don't pull on his mouth, alright?
That must be Ben.
In a motorcycle, I get it. This is a pony.
You need...
Tell him, Amy. Everybody has to wear a helmet when they're learning.
You have to wear a helmet.
We're on the wrong part
Protect
of my
your
body.
head.
I don't care how many helmets you wear. As long as one of them's on your head.
Apparently he's never been thrown with a horse. So, obviously the guy doesn't really care about his horse, given the way he was whipping him. Which, of course, is not cool at all. You know, you have to understand the horse, which is what Amy was saying. You know, she doesn't whisper to the horse, she lets the horse speak to her, you know. And that's the thing really with any animal, is that if we give them a chance to speak, we would understand what they're saying. You know, like I live with 3 cats, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of what they're trying to say most of the time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when they're meowing at me, maybe they're actually saying "you stupid human," which is probably pretty accurate for anyone who has cats. But you know, animals do speak to us, and like I said, they have feelings too. And you know, a horse is not going to react well if it's getting beaten. You know, she said the horse is intelligent, so the horse knows. The horse knows when someone is being nice to it and when someone is being mean to it. And obviously the horse isn't going to react well to a whip. So if he keeps whipping the horse with that crop, then the horse isn't going to really respond. I used to ride, and I had a crop. In retrospect, I don't know that I necessarily like the crop, you know, because you slap him on the butt to get him to go harder. But I think with the crop, at least some crops, it doesn't really hurt them. It's just kind of, you know, like a tap. So in that case, it's probably not that bad. You know, it's like you're saying, hey, come on, go a little faster. Come on, you know. It's not like it's whack like that, which could actually hurt the horse. If I ever did start riding again, I don't know if I would have a crop. You know, just because now that I'm older and hopefully wiser, I can see it as being kind of cruel. But then there are stables and stuff that do encourage. And I think they might have some crops too, which if they do, then that means obviously the same thing, that they aren't using it to hurt the horse. And if the horse doesn't want to do something, don't force it to do it. There's a reason why it doesn't want to do it. You know, and that reason could be that it's scared. Like what they were saying, the red is going to go into a panic when trying to cross water because it's scared of water. So obviously Amy is going to work with Red and get Red to cross the river. But, you know, the fact he didn't want to go, that means something. The horse is scared. And we, as humans, need to respect that and understand that. And again, it's the same with all animals, you know. But we as humans are stupid and arrogant and want them to do what we want to do instead of stopping to understand that this is a living, breathing animal with thoughts and feelings and fears of their own. Stop! 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 Stop!
Come on, man.
No! Stop!
That's the word.
He's just afraid.
Come on.
He's afraid! Stop!
See? All you have to do is show him his boss.
No, you don't.
Come on, let's see back.
He's afraid of the water.
How much is Lisa Stillman paying us? I want him out of here.
Right.
Well,
I don't think Ty is going to go to Briar Ridge. If he does go, he's going to be back. Obviously. It might be a thing where, yeah, maybe he does leave for a couple of episodes, but then something happens and he returns. But I don't see it happening. You know, obviously they're going to put Ben in his place. You know, he's obviously a spoiled rich kid who has gotten everything he's wanted. And, you know, she said all he has right now is Red. And I'm thinking, yeah, and he doesn't even treat Red that well. So obviously he doesn't really care about the horse. If I were them, I'd try to buy Red and kick him out into the street. That's just my thought, though. Let's continue. Right. Good job, Red.
You
Serves
just
him
look
right.
at
You like him, don't you?
that. No way. Why? Did he say anything? Did he?
There he is.
Shut up, Mallory.
Oh my god, he did say something.
Shut up.
You're sure?
And she fell off. Yeah, okay, so Red took off again. She hit her head on the rocks. Obviously it wasn't Red's fault. But I am kind of a little annoyed at Amy because she knows he's afraid of the water and she was still trying to push him across. When he started struggling, she should have said, no, we're gonna find a different route. That's what she should have done. But she decided to try to push him across, and we see now how that worked out. I do like how Lou kind of called Jack on it for kind of kicking Tim off. But at the same time, I can also see Jack's point because it is technically his property. I'm sure Marion probably owns some of it too, but you know, it's Jack's farm. So in a way I can see that, yeah, he can and does have the right to kick anyone off his property that he wants. Even his granddaughters if he so chose. Shouldn't Mallory have him back and go with? Someone's gonna have to, they're gonna have to, you know, grab the horses. Red. He sees Red. I know something's wrong, man.
You think I'm gonna walk you back? Give another thing.
Grab Spartan!
Just want to make sure.
I'm thinking, is no one gonna go get Spartan? I mean, poor Spartan, he's just standing there, you know? And then she runs after Jack, and I'm like, grab Spartan, you know? And also, why the hell didn't they run to check on Tim, too? Like, one could have gone to Amy, one could have gone to Tim. It just seems like, you know, and then of course they were both looking at Tim, and that's gonna earn respect from Jack, the fact that Tim tried to help. Granted, he got sucked away in the water, but I think that's gonna earn some respect from him. But yeah, I'm like, why is no one that's why they should have taken Mallory, because Mallory could have grabbed Spartan while they were grabbing her, you know? Just, that part right there just seemed kind of oddly written, you know? Anyways.
Dad brought him back.
Dad, okay.
I've been meaning to tell you, he's been working at the Big River Ranch.
How long? Great. And when were you gonna tell me?
Amy, just listen.
You know what? The sooner you get out of here, the better.
Amy, it's about that. Alright, look. I know I should have listened to you.
Yes, you should
I
have.
just hope it isn't too late.
Of course, we'll forgive you for practically anything. If you work at it.
The doctor said to take it easy with the riding for a couple of days.
Yeah, well, people have been telling me a lot of things lately.
She's basically pissed at everything. It's a beautiful Palomino. Hello. How about a smile? Or not?
Amy, wait!
And they got to see each other and take that as progress. I'm glad Amy got to see. You know, she knew him, I think, when she was really young. I don't really think she remembers him. But she obviously has seen pictures because she somehow knew that was her father. Because otherwise, wouldn't it just look like a regular stranger? So obviously, she's seen pictures of him, knows what he looks like. And, I thought, well, couldn't one of you guys have, smiled? But I guess that's too much because maybe that's more of a sign of acceptance. And obviously, Amy's not ready to accept him yet. And like I said about Ty, he's going to go work at Briar Ridge for probably an episode or 2 or 4, however many. But then he'll be back. They're not going to totally let him go. He will be back. And things will get better. I know eventually Amy and Ty do get together, but obviously they've got to, build it up. It'll probably actually be a couple of seasons because, if they just start dating, then you don't really have a show. But from what they show here on Netflix with their cover photo or something, you see Ty and you see Amy and you see her holding a toddler. So obviously at some point they have a child. I think they get married and then have a child. Now if I'm correct, I thought I saw something on YouTube talking about the actor who played Ty. I think he left and I think they killed the character. So obviously then he won't be coming back. And I get that sometimes they go ahead and kill characters off, but I also kind of hate that because what if you would want to return in the future? You don't always have to, but I always think it's better if they're going to write a character out to not kill them off. Unless it's a show like Supernatural where they die and come back, where when a character dies you think, okay, when are they returning? Because you know that they're coming back. But it makes me think when they go and they kill a character off, it's because there were tensions on set and that they didn't really want the actor to come back, and so that's why they go ahead and do that, I think. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you? Like Mickey Ramirez on Walker, played by Lindsay Morgan. She left because she, I think, has some health issues, and so they've kind of written her out, at least for now. But I have a feeling she's going to come back at some point. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of get that impression. Because they wrote it that she was just going someplace, like to Dallas or something, for a while. And that's how they wrote her out. They didn't kill her off. So they're leaving that opportunity open to her. And Lindsay even said that Jared Padalecki has extended, the offer for her to return at any time. And I hope so, because she's a damn fine actress and was great as Mickey. So I personally think we will see Mickey again at some point. So I kind of don't get why they kill characters off, unless, like I said, for some reason they have a horrible time working, or they're shitty to actors and crew, and they decide they want to kill them off so that they can never come back. Again, unless it's a show like Supernatural. Because to me it just doesn't make sense. And they kind of did that with Chris Potter's character on Good Witch. In the Good Witch movies, he played Jake, Cassie Nightingale's husband. And then when they made the series, he, of course, was here on Heartland. So he wasn't able to do the filming. And because of that, because he was already committed to something else, they went ahead and kind of killed off Jake. But it happened off screen, because when the series started, she was already a widow, and that's when they wrote in Sam Radford, so Sam moved in and everything, and then over time she and Sam became involved. So they had the show basically started where, yeah, she was a widow, a single mother, and I think had been widowed for a while, and then Sam moved in. So, obviously she was able to move on and find love with Sam, But, and me, I saw the show before I saw the movie. So obviously I figured out who Jake was. He was a cop. And I don't think they ever really explained, I think they said something about an accident, but they never really, I don't think, explained what the accident was. It's just we know Jake somehow died in an accident. I'm guessing probably while on duty. So, in a situation like that, I can kind of understand because he was committed to something else. However, there could have been the opportunity for him to maybe do a guest starring role if they hadn't killed him off. Maybe they could have made it that they somehow did end up divorcing and they could have written him in. But maybe that's not necessarily family friendly. Maybe it works better if you have like a death, because even though death is depressing, it is something good for people. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But yeah, they did that with Chris Potter's character for Good Witch. He was in the movies, but he couldn't do the TV show, so they did write him out as being killed. But I don't think it was because he was a bad actor or something. It was just he was committed to something else. So, but, you know, generally I think when someone is contracted with a show, there's got to be a reason why they just kill the character off, you know? Because I think generally they would like to leave it open for the actor to return. So, who knows? Anyways, I have rambled. I hope you enjoyed this react. I'm going to go ahead and start episode 5 here in a few minutes. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. You can follow me, of course, on Instagram at LazyCatReactions, where I post clips from my reacts and other various and sundry things regarding shows I'm reacting to, and, you know, shows that I'm interested in, movies I'm interested in. Keep checking here for reacts to other shows. You'll see I've got Good Witch, Chucky, Doctor Who, and some others on my list, so be sure to check them out. Also got a lot of other things coming down for 2022. Got a couple movie reacts that will be coming. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.